Biggest Loser. I'm Derin Gebhardt. And just like the front of my truck says, I'm an oversized load. Doing the bull dance, feeling the flow, working it. Out with the good or with the bad. Here comes 3 in a row. I can dance like nobody's business. You know that.
Hello, Biggest Loser. My name is Derin Gebhardt. I'm from Missoula, Montana. I'm 27 years old and I weigh about 400 pounds.
It's been probably 5 or 6 years since I've been on a scale at a doctor's office or at the athletic department that was able to weigh me. Basically, I know a rough guess within 20 pounds how much I weigh because I haul enough loads with this truck. I get across enough scales I can actually see how much the weight fluctuates when I get in and out of the truck. So today we'll see what we're weighing in at today. Okay. So right now my truck and load weighs about 48,420 pounds. I'll step on the scale and it'll probably read about 48,820 pounds.
What sets me apart from the crowd? Probably just my story. Just being a 27-year-old economist that hauls around heavy equipment. Yeah, I grew up in a small town in eastern Montana, Round, Montana. I grew up in a family sawmill, started there. My brother and sister and I started there when we were all kids, real young. I think the first load of logs I hauled was 14 years old. Same with the first oversized load I ever hauled. I was 14 years old. It was a swather, you know. Finished there and roundup at the high school, was all state in track and field. Was a student body president, and then I went on to University of Montana, and while I was at the University of Montana I got a degree in economics. I'll be very surprised if you found another economist truck driver that was 27 years old out there.
Normally my job entails hauling heavier equipment. Today this cat skid steer is the victim. However, I'm usually the victim because I'm too big to safely and comfortably get in and out of one of these things. And when I do get in, my gut is usually too big to get the crash bar all the way down or put a seat belt on. So a lot of times I just force it and then I'm able to do my job, at least for now. As time goes on, if I ever get on the Biggest Loser, I will never have this problem again.
You know Derin Gebhardt, I was his coach for 5 years while he was here at the University of Montana. He was a discus thrower and shot putter for us, and I think that this is very important for Derin because it will be a life-altering, life-changing situation for him that I truly think he does need. I think he's battled with this issue for many, many years, and he's tried on his own and has been very unsuccessful, and I think this is exactly what he needs, and I truly believe that he's a perfect candidate and that this is a life-changing thing for him.
I think I'd be a great candidate for the show. I think the changes that I need to make to improve my lifestyle are something that I'm only going to get from the discipline of a show like this or the military or something like that. I realized that here in the last, I'd say year and a half, that I can't do it alone. I need help. I don't want to be part of the social stigma that goes with being overweight, and there is a social stigma in this country. Put this on every night before I go to bed, and this is what it looks like. One of my cousins calls it the Hannibal mask, and I don't think he's too far off. Not many people want to roll over and wake up next to this. I would like to not have to wear this anymore. I'd like to get rid of it. As you can imagine, it's harder than hell to sleep with one of these things on sometimes. And like I said, there isn't many people that roll over and look at that and think, you know what, we got it going on. And before I got that machine, I had oxygen levels down in the 70s, and they told me I was borderline brain damage. Hopefully not too much of that occurred. However, some of my friends would like to beg to differ. I use it every night. I use it religiously, and I know that that helps me keep me safe. But one of these days, I'd like to get rid of it. I'd like to lose the weight and maybe not have to use it anymore. And you know, that also affects me and limits what I can do as far as outside of the house. I can't rightly go camping and take my CPAP machine with me, so it kind of ties me down.
I'm Darlene, Derin's mother. I'm very concerned about Derin's health. I'm worried about diabetes, high blood pressure. These two things run in our family. As his mother, I feel somewhat responsible. I know that I should have cooked healthier meals, taught him better eating habits, and should have found ways to get exercise and have exercise time as a family. The most saddest thing I can think of is for a parent to outlive their son, and I'm worried sick this could happen in our family. If Derin were to die because of this weight, I know that I would never be the same.